Hey everyone, today we're going to take a tour inside your brain, really break down how to build a healthier, stronger one. I'm coming at this from a neurologist's perspective, but my goal is simple, to show you how the little choices you make every single day can have a huge impact on your brain.
So let's start with a feeling I bet you know well. That feeling of brain fog, right? Where the word you're looking for is just gone. Or that mental fatigue that just hits you in the afternoon and trying to focus feels like climbing a mountain. It's super common, and it turns out it's not just in your head.
And look, this isn't just some vague feeling. This is real biological stuff happening. Our daily habits have a shockingly fast and powerful impact. I mean, one study found that a diet packed with junk food can actually start to mess with your memory in as little as 4 days. 4 days! That's how quickly our brains are listening to us.
But here's the cool part. That speed works both ways. Your brain is built to change and adapt based on what you do. It's called neuroplasticity. And what it really means is that you have way more control over your brain health than you probably think. So today, we're going to dig into the science-backed tools you can use to make that happen.
All right, so here's our game plan. We'll kick things off with the daily grind our brains are up against. Then we're diving into 3 key pillars: the food-mood connection, how to literally move for your mind, and what's really happening during the brain's night shift. Then we'll wrap it all up with some stuff that goes beyond the basics.
First up, let's set the stage with the daily grind. To really understand how to help our brains, we kind of have to get a handle on the challenges they're facing every day. So why does this all feel so urgent right now?
Well, because it is urgent. This isn't your imagination. Researchers are seeing a pretty significant spike in cognitive complaints. Memory lapses, brain fog, and not just in older folks, but in younger and middle-aged adults too. Our modern lifestyle is just putting a whole new kind of strain on our neural hardware.
Okay, let's get into our first big pillar of brain health, the food-mood connection. What you put on your plate, it doesn't just fuel your body. It literally builds your brain and has a direct phone line to how you feel.
And that connection is incredibly direct. A huge review looking at almost 20 studies found that healthier diets are consistently linked with fewer depressive symptoms in teenagers. And on the flip side, the same research showed that as sugary drink consumption goes up, so does anxiety. It's a pretty clear picture.
So the link between a poor diet and struggling mental health is really clear. But here's what's so cool. It's how our habits can team up. One study found that aerobic exercise, like running, can actually help repair some of the cognitive damage caused by a bad diet. It just goes to show you we have multiple tools in our toolbox to fight back.
And that's the perfect segue into our second pillar, moving for your mind. We just saw how exercise can help counteract a bad diet, but trust me, that is just the tip of the iceberg. If there was ever a silver bullet for brain health, getting your body moving might just be it.
And no, I am not being dramatic here. A massive global review of study after study concluded that exercise could be one of the most powerful frontline treatments for managing both depression and anxiety. This isn't some small minor effect. We're talking about a major finding.
I mean, to really put a fine point on it, multiple studies have put exercise head-to-head with standard therapy. And what did they find? That a consistent exercise routine can be just as effective for relieving symptoms of depression. Just let that sink in for a second. The power of movement is just incredible. All right, on to our third pillar. And honestly, it's the one most of us probably neglect the most: the brain's night shift. See, while you think you're just resting, your brain is hard at work. This is when the cleanup crew and the repair team get down to business. So, scientists have this really cool name for it: the sleep switch. You can think of it like a master control system that only flips on when you're in the deepest stages of sleep. And its job? Oh, it's absolutely essential for both your brain and your body. This right here shows just how busy your brain is all night long. As you're sleeping, that switch is boosting your brain power, locking in memories, and literally washing away waste products. At the exact same time, it's fueling your physical strength by managing growth hormone for muscle and bone repair. And it's even helping you burn fat by regulating your metabolism. It's a full-body tune-up. and it happens every single night.
Okay, last section, because building a truly resilient brain, it goes beyond just the physical stuff. Our social lives, our mindset, they play this deep biological role in our cognitive health. It's not just about the big three of diet, exercise, and sleep.
The science on this is just mind-blowing. For example, studies have found that people with strong friendships might actually age slower, right down to the cellular level. And how about this twist? Other research shows that just fearing the negative effects of aging can ironically make them happen faster. Even something as simple as taking a moment to really savor a happy memory with your partner has been shown to build stronger bonds, which is a huge pillar of mental well-being. So when you put it all together, the picture becomes really clear, doesn't it? It's not about one huge, dramatic change. The real magic is in how all these small, consistent habits work together. What you eat, how you move, how you sleep, how you connect, they all weave together to create this kind of protective shield for your brain, building resilience for years to come.
So, as we wrap up, I just want to leave you with this question. If there's one thing to take away from all this science, it's that you are empowered. You don't have to change your entire life tomorrow. So just ask yourself, what's one small good choice you can make for your brain today? Just start there, because as we've seen, those little choices, they add up really, really fast. Thanks for hanging out with me.